What's happening? It's your boy ATC. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you fucking with my content. You feel me? And this time we got Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, episode 23 review. Let's get started. Episode start off with Yhwach trying to hit Captain Toshiro with a Bankuro number or some silly shit, and Yhwach knocks his ass back because it's not gonna work anyway. In the midst of this, Yhwach's leg gets frozen in the process because even though he a zombie, he's still Squad 10 captain and he ain't nothing to play with. Immediately, Toshiro comes over and stabs him and slashes his ass a few times with the blade before Yhwach come over to defend Yhwach. Toshiro got that Black Air Force energy though, like, let's be honest. He knee Yhwach with the Sub-Zero ice pick, headbutt him, and slash his ass real quick and throw that blood to the side like a G on some gangster shit. Captain Mayuri appears and come up trying to understand the situation about when he turned into a zombie, and Giselle, she appeared and she confirmed he was turned into a zombie right before he died because it's easier to control him that way because they ain't got no mind. You know, Captain Mayuri, he a scientist too, so he like, what's the fun of controlling them if they ain't got no mind? Like, both these motherfuckers sick, but we just glad Captain Mayuri on the good side. Sussy boy Ron Carr pull up on that smoke when Toshiro calling him beautiful and all this type of shit. Captain Mayuri try to call out to him and tell him not to attack and get back, but Toshiro done already sliced his cracker and arm gone, torso motherfucking tore up down the middle. He not playing around. Mayuri puts up a shield, but he basically get to telling him like, since you jumped ship and went your ass over here try to start this shit quick, I'ma let you die fast as shit. Mayuri turned to Toshiro. He like, as for you, I can't have you around here fucking shit up. So he get to try to talking to him and shit, but he see not responding. So he just basically tell him, look, I'm finna test some drugs on you, but no need to worry. It's all for the sake of the Soul Society. So you finna be taking a trip to motherfucking Wonderland, my boy. Toshiro slash at him, but Mayuri hit that spider web on his ass. The webs get to shooting all around him and shit, but he using flash steps, stepping through that bitch real fast. He get in close, but he not able to like attack or nothing. Mayuri, he predicting all the strikes. Basically, he planted a sensor on his blade like the day before on some smart ass shit, thinking ahead. And basically, if you come within, or if your blade comes within 2 shaku or feet, I'm guessing that's what that was meaning, a feet. Or at an angle of 60 degrees or more, it's gonna block that shit. So basically, niggas is not getting in close. You hear me? Baiting him to strike with something other than his blade, Toshiro tries to knee Mayuri, but he puts something on him, and Toshiro jump back. Toshiro clashes with him again and activates his Bankai, Hirimaru, and cuts Mayuri, and then he stabs him right through, or you know what I'm saying, and with the Sub-Zero ice blade, or at least that's what we seeing anyway. But as soon as he kill him, it goes right back to when Mayuri originally tells Toshiro about the drugs, and even zombie Toshiro, he started talking now. He like, what the fuck? Didn't I kill you already? Like, he's starting to, you know what I'm saying? First he wasn't making no grunts, no mumbles, no nothing. Now that nigga starting to understand, like, hold on, didn't I kill him? He back? Comes at him again and hears the exact same combo. This time Toshiro already talking and says like what's going on? Like, you just said that shit about the Serite. Mayuri like, shit, if you can hold a combo this time, that's a new discovery. Toshiro activated the Bankai again, but both ice wings this time. Hirimaru freezes Mayuri, and this time completely turned into an ice block. Mr. Freeze on the motherfucker. And we see Mayuri fall like rubble and break. Then we go right back to his conversation about the drugs with Toshiro. My boy stuck in a simulation, a Twilight Zone event, a motherfucking getting jutsu. Toshiro noticing even more, his brain becoming more active and aware. I done killed you 2 times, motherfucker, and you still here talking about these drugs? Mayuri, he like, what's good, dog? How many times you done ran through this shit now? Shit, like, all my drugs give a wonderful new experience to new users. Like, he done took my boy, like I said, on a trip to fucking Wonderland. He tripping. He done killed this nigga twice, 3 times, and you having the same convos with him each time I kill you? You tell me, is that a wonderful experience or a motherfucking trip to 9 gates of hell, nigga? Like, what the fuck? His drugs give power, sensation, reaction, and courage beyond human comprehension. Toshiro, he gave the power of the past, so every time you cross him in battle, you're going to return to that moment in past. And if you don't kill him, then your future will continue on forever, but if you do kill him, then you stuck killing this motherfucker over and 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 over. The only thing is the drug only works on a certain part of the brain which controls the short-term memory. Because of this, users are unable to remember like how many times they return to the past or how many times it happened, and they reach the limit of 10, they get to experiencing serious side effects. Total shutdown of your functions, making you a noodle for like 30 seconds. As he explaining this shit, Toshiro done dropped to the motherfucking floor. He done already witnessed the 10 times in his head, so now he experiencing the side effect. He like, shit, my boy, you shouldn't mind. It's only 30 seconds, but the new drugs like this, they can't be hitting the market. It ain't finished, baby. Ain't added my finishing touches. So he get to talking to him like, you shouldn't be wondering what's going on, but more or less, when did I give you the dose? That's the real question. Then he stabbed his ass in the neck with the blade, because when you giving motherfuckers the drug he finna give them, he ain't even gave him the drug necessarily. Yeah, he didn't give him one of the drugs, but he finna give him another one, and he can't have motherfuckers moving around when he finna administer the needle and shit. Toshiro yelling at him not to put that shit in, but Mayori like, shit, go on and take this motherfucking quick shot, nigga. And shit, as soon as he get that shot put in him, he get to screaming immediately. Then 2 captains and a lieutenant show up, the zombies. You got Mugaruma, Rojiro, and Rangiku. Mayori like, shit, man, sad. 2 captains and a lieutenant, I'm disappointed. This shit pitiful, man. So he like, shit, since y'all want to interrupt my conversation with the captain, shit, I tell you what, the 3 Iran cars, y'all fuck them up, take care of them and whoop their ass, shit, put them in line. Whole time, Toshiro still going through it, screaming like a motherfucker. Flips over to Captain Byakuya, cornered by the 3 Quincy's, all of them fully activated. Robert with the guns, get the doing the dash, coming at my boy with the guns at top speed, busting them Glocks. Catnip, she trying to hit him with them lightning strikes, he blocking that and the Glock attacks. Nah, I guess that's his name. Come up at him. This nigga with the black and white grill, he get to activate in some shit called morphine pattern. It looked like some type of hex or some shit. And he put that shit on Byakuya, but ain't no opening in his spiritual pressure. A nigga say scatter Zen Bon Zakura and make the quick work of that nigga. Him and Catnip at the same time. Robert, Mr. Glock hand himself try to catch Byakuya off guard with the bullet, but he flashed up out of that shit. Robert quick too though. He did a whole flip so he ain't get hit with that blade because Byakuya was right on his ass right after. Say he trying to defeat him, then Ichigo so he can join the master at his side, old kiss up ass. Sucks in the Reshi or the power to hit Byakuya with a motherfucking super Glock attack. It said Griminell, I think was the name of the attack. Dude get a green mask and he get to moving fast than a motherfucker. Quick speed, Tron speed, nigga. Byakuya activate Bankai all the way. Zenbun Sakura Kageyoshi. Robert running at his ass top speed on whole bullet time, shoots this motherfucking bullet, but the flowers desecrate that motherfucker. You hear me? Desecrate that motherfucker. Hitting that shit first, killing his ass, or at least putting him out for right now, you did. So all 3 Stern Ritters got put out just like that. Lampert and McCallan, the 2 girls Stern Ritter, they see this shit and they like, shit, that shit pathetic, but we the ones that's left, so we definitely stronger. Shit, but they waiting on some dude named Pepe to hit the field. Shuhei appears saying he defeated his enemy while Captain took out 3, but then he get to attacking Byakuya out the random saying like it's really him, he don't know how he doing it. So basically Master Pepe, this the motherfucking Quincy that he didn't enter the battlefield now. This is one of his powers. 1 heart, 1 body, 1 glance of the eyes, and your heart will be split into 2, and then both of them gonna belong to him. This hippie motherfucker floating on a pedestal called Pepe. He's got trippy hippie love going on and shit. This motherfucker got the music changed when this nigga entered the scene, so he got some type of vibe with him. You feel me? Pepe the love guru. Soon as he hit the battlefield though, he get to doing some strange shit. He hit McCallan with the love and make her attack Lampert so they can fight each other, and he basically like, shit, if I could get rid of all the rest of the Stern Ritters, shit, then I could be the one with all the glory. He wants some of Yhwach's love too. Byakuya defending himself against Shuhei while Pepe giving a speech about battles and love, and Byakuya hits Shuhei in the stomach, putting his ass out of commission. So he ain't trying to hear that speech, motherfucker. You controlling people talking about love, nigga. What the fuck? He tried to hit Byakuya with the love power, but my boy cut that shit right in half, dodging all that shit. But the love power don't work without souls, Byakuya notices, but he forgets that the Zanpakuto has souls as well, and he used his blade to deflect and defend against that shit, so the blade started attacking him. Still, he throw that blade away real quick. Pepe explains that's why he didn't take any of the Bankai last time they was there. He already had another fucking plan type shit. Stealing Zanpakutos with souls is something he can do at any time, but like I say, Byakuya throw that motherfucker. Pepe talking about having a soul reaper that loves him, using a weapon he loves against motherfuckers and shit. This motherfucker's nuts. Shuhei back up and use the same sword like Byakuya threw, and he blocking against his own Zanpakuto, but he can only do that shit for so long, so he thinking like, shit, what the fuck I'm finna do? Pepe shooting these love kisses at this motherfucker, and he trying to block against both of them at this point. Pepe say he can't forgive him for rejecting his love, so this motherfucker power up, got the man titties out, sitting in the motherfucking drawers, and that big ass grown man diaper with the wings on the back. Gudaro was the foreman said, but he attack him with a love rope. Tell Shuhei don't kill him, he finna kill Byakuya with the love rope. Pull a Cupid's bow and heart from his mouth on some freaky shit. And right before he get to firing that motherfucker, he get decked in the face. The zombies on the scene ready to help. Mugaruma hit Shuhei right in the stomach, putting his ass down, knocking the sword loose, and he bring it over to Byakuya. Miyori get to explaining like who they are and what they are. They the Kuratushki like corpse unit. That's what he calling these motherfuckers. Then we get like a little flashback to what he was doing while Byakuya was having these battles and shit. It showed him subduing both captains and giving them the quick shot, and basically they get to screaming and shit. He get to explain that he mixed a drug into the Irankar's blood, so when the captains attacked, it got on them, and that's how I was able to get to work. Now, we didn't see Rangiku during this time. She's not like shown, so maybe she's doing something else right now. She's sent somewhere else. Giselle's sitting there hearing the whole explanation of how her zombies got turned back into his zombies, and he got blood samples from all the captains and lieutenants, and when some come in like to their blood that's foreign, his drug replaces that shit with whatever type of substance that he done created. Giselle, the bitch, like, I don't get it. Nigga, like, shit, I didn't expect it to, bitch, you dumb. So once again, he had to dumb it down for, like, your zombies is my zombies, ho. And before the bitch could, the sussy boy could even think about running, motherfucker got stabbed in the chest by one of the captains. Exactly what the motherfucker needed. Back to Byakuya and Miyori. He like, shit, you could have let him die. Miyori like, shit, their job is to protect the Sarate even in death. What you mean? Like, the fuck? Pepe shoot that love shit saying he's stronger than Giselle's zombies powers, but like, I guess, you know, he like, Miyori say, you wasn't listening. Nigga, I got mind control over Debo. These zombies is mine now. You don't understand. They don't understand love, fool. Mugaruma walk up over there and get to throwing hands like a motherfucker, beating the shit out of Pepe's face, punching the bag like a motherfucker, working a bitch. He fly that motherfucker all the way back to the wall. Before he could even get up and get his like self together, Lampert appears and they mad as fuck, like for trying to get McCallum and her to fight. So she decided to eat his ass, big ass glutton mouth. You hear me? Ate that motherfucker. Ain't no more pedestal, man, titties and all, gone. Very end of the episode, we see Yhwach, Hashquat, and Uryu finally arrive at the royal palace, and they looking up at that bitch ready to get to work type shit. Man, this episode was fire as fuck. I enjoyed every bit of it. A lot of twists, a lot of turns. I like how they be detailing shit out, so it'd be a lot of stuff to talk about in these reviews, man. And I want to make sure that I'm covering them all and making sure it's an enjoyable experience for you. Like I say, March of the Zombies Part 2, crazy, man. You're crazy. Pepe was weird than a bitch. The he bitch Giselle got what it deserved. We getting some got some get back in the Soul Society. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of cool battles. You tell me what's your favorite part of the episode. What would you rate this episode? You know what I'm saying? What was your most enjoyable battle? Shit, you let me know down in the comment section how you feeling. And as always, one love, two peace, and we out. Till next time, you dig? For sure.